My name is Rolla Khadurri, and I'm the designated safeguarding lead for MannionDaniels. So safeguarding means, in essence, keeping people safe from harm and abuse. And it's a term used in the UK and in Ireland, and it denotes measures to protect health, well-being and human rights of individuals. And it allows all people, but especially children, young people and vulnerable adults, to live free from abuse, neglect and harm. So safeguarding is important in the development sector, but it's also important in every workplace context. It's especially important in the development sector because there is an imbalance of power that exists between development organisations and the communities we work with. The first thing is to recognise these imbalances of power and then to work to change them. There's also been quite a recent history of safeguarding abuses in the development sector. Safeguarding is more than just a compliance issue for us, it's an issue of culture at MannionDaniels. In our business code of ethics, we have 4 key values. One is accountability, the second is integrity, the third is inclusion, and the fourth is transparency. And these are the values on which every safeguarding principle is really held. Our safeguarding policy, which you have to read and sign up to as one of our consultants, it's here and on our website, and there's a link in your contract, very clearly states what our safeguarding principles are. So MannionDaniels operates in the 4 countries where we have offices, so that's the UK, Nigeria, Kenya and Cyprus, and in countries where we have projects running, so most recently Somalia, Bangladesh and Jordan. We are also a fund manager at MannionDaniels, and we have downstream partners who are called grantees or grant holders across more than 60 countries in sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. For our downstream partners, I should be clear that MannionDaniels is responsible for assuring that they have the right policies and procedures in terms of safeguarding. We aren't responsible for implementing them, but we will monitor that during the period of their grant, and we have the right to withhold, suspend or terminate grants based on safeguarding principles. So there's quite a clear definition of a safeguarding incident, and I'd encourage you to go to page 7 of the safeguarding policy to read what constitutes a safeguarding incident. If you have a safeguarding incident or a safeguarding concern, you should report it to me directly as the safeguarding lead at MannionDaniels. You have my email and you have my phone number on the safeguarding policy. You're also welcome to come and see me in person in Bath if that's convenient. The best practice is to report any concern, even if it's just a niggling feeling. It's always important to talk through it and see all the evidence that's at play. I should also say that as MannionDaniels, as we state very clearly in the policy, we have the responsibility to listen and respect your concerns, to respond quickly, to act appropriately, to report it as necessary, and then to learn from it and record it. We expect everyone who works with us to follow our safeguarding policy and principles. And in the safeguarding policy that I've referred to very clearly states that it refers to and it pertains to all employees and associated party. So just to be clear, the term employee refers to MannionDaniels staff members. The term associated parties refers to consultants, volunteers, interns, secondees, board members, trustees. Associated parties are really important because the work that you do, you represent MannionDaniels when you're doing it, but it's also amongst other work that you do, and we acknowledge that. So it's even more important in those circumstances to know how important safeguarding is for us as a principle and to abide by our policy. And I should just reiterate that we treat any breach of this policy very seriously. At MannionDaniels, we run an annual safeguarding training for all our staff. If you have specific safeguarding responsibilities on a project, you get additional safeguarding training as well. All new staff get safeguarding training during the induction, and for consultants, you have to read and sign up to and adhere to the safeguarding policy when you sign your contract, and we're also preparing this film. But of course, if you have any questions, any concerns, I'm here and I'd be really happy to discuss them with you.